can get to a person, an individual, a male trying to get his stuff done, where he would try not to be as vulnerable, not to be perceived weak. Which I don't know, bro. Is that healthy?
Bro, trust. No, it's because, bro, guys here have met demons, bro. You just decided one day, yo, man, hey, baby, I'm telling you, man, I just lost my job. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And she's like, you did what? Yo, man, I just said, hey, man, do something, bro. Welcome back to the most dangerous podcast in the city.
OnaTipKe.
On my tip. It's crazy. Bro, I feel rough. Like, I feel like out of touch. You know, like, you haven't played ball in like 6 months. Then you go play ball, and then the first touch is
rusty. You need like a few minutes just to warm up.
But shit, welcome back.
Yeah, man.
My name is Jess.
I'm
joined by my homie, my big boy. He's a big dog.
Everyone want a TikTok. Everyone want a big dog.
Trust. I feel like I'm a medium dog, bro.
So if you're medium, I'm
medium. You want a puppy?
Do you want a puppy?
I'm not a puppy, bro. But I wouldn't say I'm a big dog.
You're a puppy, but you're not a big dog, but you ain't no puppy either.
Yeah, I feel like I'm somewhere in between, bro.
I hear it.
You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome back. We had housekeeping issues, so we couldn't record, but we are back. It's still the same crew. We have one person missing. He'll be back next week, I think.
So Nova.
Ghosty.
What's been the highlight of the last 2 weeks?
Last 2 weeks?
Last 2 months, actually, since
2 months.
we last recorded.
Yeah, I've been finding God, bro. People think I joke when I say that.
Yeah.
But the last 2 months have been very spiritual for me, man.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. Same thing, to be fair. Anything specific, like is there anything that you've been seeking to gain out of that journey on?
Bro, closeness to God, bro. Literally. Like, I feel like I reach a point in time where I don't even have us anymore. I don't need like, oh God, let me get this job. Oh God, let me do this. Like, bro, keep me close to you. That's all I need right now,
That's
bro.
Deep.
Closeness. Proximity.
I think since we've been in the same journey together, obviously.
Yeah.
I'd say what I'm trying to get out of it is just be a doer of the word. So I think I've gotten 1 out of 2 where I read it, but now implementing it gets a bit techy.
Yeah.
So I want to be the person where everything I do, everything I say, everything I react to, it shouldn't be me, but people should see Jesus in me, if that makes sense. If you won't get it right every time, but I think the intention to actually set out to do it is,
I hear it.
Is
I'm
what
about
counts.
Christ.
Yeah.
About Christ, guy. That's a shit.
And also saying no, bro, I feel like for me that's a bit of a challenge.
Say no to what?
Just things that I want to do, but I don't think I have to do.
Well, like what? Give me an example.
Something as simple as I'll say I'm not gonna watch a series tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be like, let me just get
one episode in, yeah.
Boom. Like we had a conversation, like saying no, not saying no, but like holding yourself accountable.
Oh, yeah, true.
You feel me? Like
when you say you're gonna do something.
When you say you're gonna do something, you say you're not gonna do. I feel like for me the challenge, I can say I'll do something, I'll do it.
Yeah.
When I say I won't do something, that's when I just end up doing
tough.
it. So I don't know.
Yeah. Shit, man. Well, we're back again. You guys are looking wholesome. You guys are found God. Amen. But yo, man, we are back, and you know the drill. Egregious takes.
Egregious.
You gonna call my fucking 6-year-old son a fucking liar? The fuck is you talking about, dog?
Nah, you right.
Y'all on some nut ass shit, man. Give my shit, dog.
I see where he get it from.
Get my shit,
On some
bro.
real shit, I smack you.
Get the fuck out of here. I need to do something. I'll beat you the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I know y'all want to just knock shit up, dog. Listen, just fuck up, man. Just fuck up.
That is not real.
You reckon?
Nah, that's definitely staged.
My guy told him just clock out.
Said, hey, shit, man, my shift is done. Let me wrap my shit up. But
if let's assume it was real.
that's the thing, and like, I feel like, bro, as a man, when you have a family, it's long. Like you have to be prepared for moments like this. But I'm just thinking in the perspective of the father.
But the father said he was what? Disrespect. He was calling the kid a liar.
Yeah, liar. Yeah,
And then the guy went. I think what he shouldn't have done is go to the kid's face.
yeah. What are you doing that for?
But even the kid himself was 6 years old. I promise you, I don't think I'm smacking someone at 6 years old.
It depends. If your dad is that nigga, you.
That nigga, no way.
If you know your dad can back it.
That's the thing. I feel like even if I knew he could bark it, like I wouldn't. Like the thought of doing it wouldn't cross.
That's
like
true. I would be slapping her cousin.
Maybe, especially being that young. Like I didn't see that in my environment.
Oh, okay, true.
So I don't know.
Have you ever seen your dad scraps? Or like get into
actually never.
a heated argument or something?
Yeah, arguments here, but he always tries to de-escalate.
Okay, fair.
How
Yeah,
about you?
man. No, like that's the funny thing. I feel like now being young parents, I'm sure kids are seeing, or at least will see their fathers in a scrap. Because I could just imagine, bro. I wouldn't slap at anyone across the face, but
Oh, wow.
I feel that's more modern age parenting, where like younger fathers will probably be on smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's funny though. But I think I stayed.
That's the thing with social these days. It's hard to know what's real or what's not, especially where
Trust.
people just be talking or doing stuff like this. But hey,
Trust. I got the second one up.
yes, sir.
I know there's some freaky ass niggas in the comments, bro. I never even see that shit.
You don't
man.
even peep what the comments say, by the way.
That's wild. The caption is, when children are overmothered and underfathered, these are the effects. Oh shit, for our audio listeners,
Yeah.
the first video was basically just a son slapping someone on a counter, an altercation that they go in with the father. Second video is this girl who is performing fellatio on what looks like a smoky to me, bro. That's wild behavior.
First of all,
She
why?
come from a two-parent household and she still do this shit.
Literally. Plus, why do you need to? Why do you feel the need to post that? Not even post that. Do that and record.
Yeah.
Like, what's the? Don't get me wrong. Everyone is free to post whatever they want to post, but it's just what's the intentionality? Like, what's the reason behind you posting what you want to post?
Like I lie.
I don't know.
Them guys down south be going crazy. And she looks young too.
That's
She's hella young.
22 max.
I wouldn't even say 20s, bro.
20, yeah.
I wouldn't even say 20s.
Well, that's at alpha. That's after
Yeah.
Gen Z is alpha.
Yeah, this is
That's
this is still in teens, bro. Anyway, wild.
Lord, look at what the people are doing. You gave them food to eat. They start to do some other things with them. Golly.
Man said I'm sucking it. Last egregious take.
And you can't even execute.
You knew your drawing
Listen,
sucked,
man, you
and you
wasting your
still
time.
tattooed it on that person.
I did exactly what he wanted.
Like, don't you have any integrity?
He was happy with it. I'm fine.
It's not about what they're happy with, it's about what the judges are
Listen,
happy
dude,
with.
I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what?
see.
Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this
I'm
competition,
here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you piece of poor excuse for a tattooer.
We're talking about
Because-
the integrity of your
reason
work.
that you would
Who
say
does that?
anything that has
Listen.
nothing to do with tattooing.
You said you don't
because
give a
about
about
small individual.
I don't.
Give You you a can't bad tattoo review. with You
should
say
just get
it's out of here.
He had them rattled, boy.
For me, the thing with that was that's a prime example of being able to dish it but not being able to take it.
The receiver.
Yeah, bro. If you're on smoke, you best be ready to get some.
Hey, man.
Because they were chatting bare trash to him.
They were, to be fair.
Especially that one, the one who he told that she looks. I mean, I'm not a woman, but I feel like that's one of the ways you can really
yeah, for
get
sure.
to a woman emotionally. Just chat to her about
Yeah.
her parents.
I feel like, yeah, age, weight are the things that get a woman. Same way, like, if you come at a man's, I don't know, his hairline, maybe it's
Speaking of which, actually, what would make like come to mind?
Maybe
Money.
Your dick is small and money.
I mean, I feel like you only know me then if I haven't been with you sexually, you really know how much.
That's true. But those are two things I know I can think of that'll probably be like ego bruisers.
Ego bruises, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Topic of the day, bro. That we've been thinking about. I don't know. Can you be homies with your partner? I mean, most people are like, yeah, man, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
When they're with someone.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people just say that.
Yeah.
Just, you're infatuated.
Yeah.
In the early stages. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's my bestie.
Yeah.
My twin. But can you really be homies with your person? Do you reckon?
I'll be real with you, bro. I feel like that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how I'd want it to be for myself.
Yeah.
But that's not what I have experienced, and that's not what I've seen around
Yeah.
people around me, at least. Or let me say this: I've seen less of that compared to the opposite, which
Yeah.
is more it's my partner, romantic,
Yeah.
all of that. So
That's not my gang though.
that's not you.
That's not my gang though.
That's not your gang.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear you.
What are you on though? Do you feel like is it like a gender? Is it not a gender thing, but as a man, how do you initiate or make sure that you're friends with your partner as much as you're romantic?
I think I would say it's possible, but I think it's also contingent on yourself and the person that you're with. Because I feel like to be friends with someone means to be completely vulnerable. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm with my boys,
Yeah.
I can be like, hey, yo, bro, cash is tight right now. And I wouldn't feel judged. Or I can say something like, yo, man, this happened. Or I can just be completely transparent with shit that's bad. I feel like I don't think a lot of men feel that with their partners. So that's why I say it's contingent on the people that you're with and also yourself. Are you healed enough to be like vulnerable and to have conversations that friends typically have with your partner? That means you don't feel judged. So I think it goes both ways. How do you feel in yourself to be vulnerable in those spaces? And then how does your partner receive your vulnerability? Because if your partner is welcoming of that, then I feel like a friendship is very possible. I think it's possible though. In general, I think it's possible, but it requires a certain level of, like the dynamic of that relationship will is different.
Yeah.
Because it requires vulnerability. That's like a prerequisite to have a friendship with someone, I think.
I think from what I've heard, from your statement, I've heard this word repeated a lot, and it's vulnerability.
Yeah, bro.
And I could be wrong, but my thinking behind this is I feel like some women at least underestimate how hard it can be for some guys to be vulnerable with their partner.
Facts.
And I don't know, is it because as a man,
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back to the basics, Bible or religion, a man is supposed to be generally a provider and someone who's supposed to be like your rock, basically. But I feel like sometimes that can get to a person, an individual, a male trying to get his stuff done where he would try not to be as vulnerable, not to be perceived weak. Which I don't know, bro. Is that healthy?
Bro, trust. No, it's because, bro, guys here have met demons, bro. You just decided one day, yo, hey, baby, I'm telling you, man, I just lost my job. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And she's like, you did what? Yo, man, I just said, hey, man, do something. I feel like some men have experienced that where they were vulnerable with the wrong one, and then that vulnerability was used against them. Like, let's say you had a fight with someone, then you shed some tears, bro.
Yeah.
6 weeks down the line, it's like, man, that's why you're a bitch. You were crying that time when I said so.
Bro, it's good that you mentioned that. I don't even have a lot of deal breakers, but I feel like I didn't even know this was a deal breaker for me until you mentioned it, because I haven't experienced it. But if I ever was in such a situation where I was vulnerable, like even shed tears, like when I was with you, I told about that situation, and then you come and throw it to my face. Nah, that's the raps.
That should be happening.
That's raps.
You feel me?
Like I feel like that's worse for me than you stepping out of a relationship.
Facts, bro. Trust, because it's already difficult enough to be vulnerable as a man.
Literally.
And then,
And that's why wow.
trust.
Have you ever cried with your girl?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah?
Shit, sure I said that.
No, that's
was
I
kidding.
I feel like that's G up, bro, because I feel like it takes a level of cojones to even have that level of vulnerability. I'll give you a flowers.
Nah, yeah.
Flowers.
Most I don't care, bro. Like so, you go tell niggas, oh yeah, this was crack, and then,
Yeah, literally.
bro, if it's emotional, I'm gonna feel emotions, bro. Like I would lie to you. I feel like I've spent so much time in my life being hard and like hardening myself, and that has only done more damage than good to me. Where like, let's say if I was feeling emotional in front of someone and I wouldn't show it, I was holding it in, and then you keep this shit built up, you carry it with you, and you're bad vibe, bro. You come to the spot, you're just bad energy. Niggas are wondering what's wrong with you. Kuma is trouble at home, bro. But I feel like I've just learned how to. Okay, one, I've been lucky enough to interact with people that allowed that to happen and where I felt safe for that to happen. But I also had to challenge myself to know that, hey man, it's okay to feel shit like, and it's okay to release these things, bro. Because you think about it, with women, if they're feeling something, man, they'll have calls, they'll cry that shit out. Next day, bro, you're so much lighter, like they're walking with the pep in the step, the move is different. But for us, we carry this shit, and then you're going to the gym, your homie, your boy hasn't said a word to you. Like, yeah, what's wrong with you, bro? And he still doesn't say shit.
No, I hear you.
I've told myself to be a bit more open to exploring that side, and the results have been positive for the most part, I would say. But it's hard though.
I've seen situations where a girl would be interacting with a man and she'd be like, oh, don't refer to me as one of your homies.
Damn.
Literally, that is like, don't talk to me like I'm one of your boys, da 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 da. And when I hear that, what comes to my mind is I hold my boys to a really high standard. That's literally family. You feel me? So if you tell me not to refer to you as them, first of all, that relationship, I want to have that kind of relationship with you. You feel me? It doesn't have to be the exact same. You don't have to watch ball with me. But I need to just like randomly even pull up on you and just, you feel me? Just
I hear that.
kick it. It doesn't have to be like, I don't know, bro. I'm really trying to find the words, but
Trust.
yeah,
Me, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. All my partners, I've called them bro.
yeah.
And my nigga, what you say again? Like,
Literally.
like that's because it's so, especially once I get comfortable with someone, like it's so natural for me to have that friendship or to develop a friendship with someone. So the way I'll talk to my homies sometimes will also transfer to how I speak to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what you saying, gang? And that's so most of the time they'll receive it.
Yeah.
I haven't had a situation where my person has said, "Oh man, don't talk to me like one of your homies," because I feel like if they said that, then that would put me off a bit as well.
Yeah, like-
because then you're distinguishing the kind of relationship that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there are differences.
100%.
Your woman and your boys are separate, but if I have a friendship with my partner, most of the time they look the same in terms of like the underlying feelings or the substance of what the relationship looks like.
What does being friends with your partner look like?
I think, okay, we've talked about the vulnerability part.
Yeah,
that's super
vulnerability, yeah.
important. I think it's just having, wow, that's a good question. Because it's multifaceted. I feel like someone you can have fun with, but not like, you see like when I'm with the homies, we can go gym, we can have a drink. It's fun, bro. We can go play ball, like we do fun shit. But if I can also do the same with my partner, I feel like that also looks like a friendship where I can laugh with her, I can be playful around her. I feel like my truest self is, for the people who know me, like I tend to be very, very playful. So if I'm just laughing and playful and kicking and just having a vibe with you, I think that's what a friendship would look like. That's on like, I guess, on the first level of what a friend would look like in a partner. Not necessarily like the romantic shit, but just how you guys interact with each other as peer mates.
So like being able to kind of drop that, for lack of a better word, mask. I feel like we all put on certain masks every day.
Facts.
So even when you're going to work, you have this face
Facts.
on, and you're with the family, you have this
sir.
face on. So just being able to drop that mask.
Exactly.
And I feel like for me that comes most naturally when I'm around my mates. So
Yeah.
if even with a girl, even if I have strong feelings towards her and I feel
Yeah.
like there's something here, most times, at least in the past, I still haven't been able to drop that
word.
full
Damn.
mask, you feel me? Like I'd still relate to them, I'd still communicate with them.
Yeah.
But there are things I'd be more open to talking about or
Word.
doing with my mates than when I was
with her.
with her.
That shit is beautiful though. What?
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Bruh, it's crazy. I think it's like, like when you're in kindergarten and you have your small girlfriend and it's like you're just playing in the sand. It's the innocence of the relationship. I feel like that's what it should look like. It's not the, okay, yeah, our sex is fire
Yeah.
or we look romantic together, but bruh, if I can just be my truest self
Yeah.
around you,
Yeah.
then you're my friend. If I can, like, and actually it's true, for the men that let's say I've met, if I meet you for the first time, you probably want to get 100% of who I am
100%, yeah.
because I've just met you, right?
Yeah.
So once you get to a point of comfortability with someone where they can be like, oh man, Jesse's actually mad playful, then I think you've reached a point where you could say, yeah, I'm your friend.
Is it simpler for women to find friends to be? Is it simpler for a woman to be a friend with a guy or a guy to be a friend with a woman?
What do you mean?
Because think about how all your previous relationships started.
Yeah.
Did it always kickstart as a romantic thing, or did you guys become friends first, even before having something physical or intimate, and then escalated?
Yeah, most of them, actually, yeah, I had a few that started off as friendships, like unlikely friendships, but it wasn't like deep friendships. It's just someone I was acquainted with very well. Yeah, I would say that. But are you asking if it's different?
I'm asking because I've never heard that. I've never had a friendship, relationship. Friendship transcend to a relationship. Never. It's always, if I like the previous relationships that identify, like love,
You're bad.
inside target, cool.
want
Okay,
that.
I
Gotcha.
want that.
Yeah, I feel like look, it's been the same for me, but I've had maybe one or two where we were friends first. Because maybe let's say we went to the same school, and then later on in life maybe we met again, and then
But you guys were like friends when you went to school.
yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't even say we were like deep friends, but
Like you. Okay.
Yeah.
Like or you have memories with each other.
yeah, I'd say that.
And you see, for me, with the people I went to school with and I've met and ended up having a relationship, or
It was
with
always-
them, we never had that friendship there. It was one of them ones like, this guy comes to the gym.
Oh, okay.
He never talked to him.
know
Like,
the
he's like, he exists. Like, if you see him out the street in Hall, he's not a
100%.
complete stranger, but
100%.
you really can't, you can't tell me anything about him other
Yeah.
than the fact that he goes to the
Yeah.
gym. So I couldn't tell you anything other than we went to the same school
Yeah.
or we were in the same class or we
Okay,
took the same.
Fair enough.
So that made me ask myself, if I maybe start or lead with a friendship, like when I notice I'm attracted to someone, maybe lead with a friendship before getting into anything physical. So it doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic shit like this, like just friendships where I can see how you act.
Yeah.
And then maybe grow that into a relationship as opposed to just going straight to
romance.
let's go for coffee, let's go for dates. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like even with my boys, like how our relationship began, it never started like let's go for lunch or something. Personally, I don't even think I've gone for lunch with we have.
Yeah.
We do went to like in Iraq, yeah, but it's once in a while. It's a
Yeah.
once in a while thing, but we
You don't do like
always
date night.
yeah. we're always together, we're always communicating.
That's
You
true.
feel me?
Yeah, I
So
get that.
Uh-huh.
That's fair, yeah.
So-
I don't know. I feel like there's no rules, bro, because
Yeah, 100, yeah.
I think there's people who have that, and the relationship will probably look a certain way. But then I also think you can build a friendship simultaneously as building a romantic connection with someone. I think I think for most people that's what happens. But then like, if you're intentional about also building a friendship element of your relationship, I think then that's where you win.
I had a mate tell me that what he normally does is clots. Like when he finds a girl first, he'll
Straight
clot
cheeks.
so that he can know, okay, after he's clotted,
Yeah.
the physical lust is gone.
Okay.
So now, can I build substance with you? Like now, now the last is out of it. Because think about it, some homies might do a lot of stuff,
Okay.
and the end goal is just to class.
Oh, yeah,
And that's why some women might be pissed and say, "Oh, you switched up.
Yeah, you let me on."
You used to do this, and you never used to. Now you don't do them.
Oh, yeah.
Just after you, because we clatted now."
Yeah.
So this guy used to say that. He still says is that if start with clatting,
Yeah.
then get that out of the way. So, okay, now we've gotten the last out of the way. Do I still find you attractive enough to have a relationship or connection or conversation with you?
Yeah.
Or do you think that's a healthy way to go? Obviously, there are no rules to this game, but it's
rules,
just looking at different,
I don't know.
like, is that something you try? Have you tried before?
I've done that before where like, I've clatted and then it just developed into a friendship and nothing more than that.
Okay.
I feel like many people, probably a lot of people have experienced that. But I've not done that where, let's say, I'll clot first and then with the intention of maybe wanting to explore it further and then using the clot as like the, once it's out of the way that I can think clearly, or I don't know, I'm not sure.
Be friends with your partner, but please not necessarily lead, but just have a friendship in your relationship.
Yeah.
Again, that's been hard shit for me. I'll be real. I've not experienced that. I genuinely don't want to experience that right now. But obviously, seeing my boy thrive, seeing how well he's dealt with that and with the experiences, and right now he's thriving, glowing, booming. It just makes me see that it's not impossible.
Word.
Feel me? So, yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. I'd say if you're in a team, challenge yourself to be more open to seeking a deeper connection with the people around you. Shit. So thank you for your patience. For the people who have asked about us, thank you for your curiosity. We're back now, slowly getting back there. So tune in. Same channels, Insta,
Yes, sir.
X, Twitter,
Yes, sir.
TikTok,
Yes, sir.
YouTube long form audio,
sir.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts coming soon. Yes, sir.
It's been on our tip,
On my tip.
on your tip. My G.
boy.
Come on, man.